Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful hat. Now we're going to start with our yarn as well as a 4mm crochet hook. Now first we're going to make a slip knot, and you can do this in whichever way you prefer. And then we're going to make 45 chain stitches. Now to make your first chain stitch, yarn over your hook, pull it through. That's a first, and we're going to keep doing that for each chain stitch. So go ahead and continue creating your chains until you have 45 chains in total. Now I've gone ahead and created my 45 chain stitches, and now I'm going to do half double crochets in each stitch going across the row. Now skip the first chain, and in the second chain we're going to do our first half double crochet. So you can yarn over your hook, insert it into the second chain and pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull the yarn through all 3 loops. That's our first half double crochet. Now if you're a beginner, you can go ahead and use a crochet marker, place it on your first stitch here, and this is so that you won't get confused as to where this is. Now continue doing half double crochets going across the row in each chain. So yarn over, insert it into the next chain and pull up a loop. 3 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over, pull the yarn through all 3. And I'll just go ahead and do a few more. So continue doing half double crochets until you're at the end. Now I've completed a half double crochet in each stitch going across the row, and in the next row I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and I'm going to complete half double crochets in this row as well. Now if you look to the top of the row, you'll see the stitches going across. We'll be working or half double crochets to the front of the stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the middle there right through the front of the stitch, and pull up a loop. We have our 3 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and pull the yarn through all 3 loops for our first half double crochet. And again, if you have a marker, you can just go ahead and place it on your first stitch. Now continue doing half double crochets going across the row. And again, we'll be working to the front of the stitch. So I'll do a few more. So continue doing that until you're at the end. Now, the last stitch at the end of the row will have a marker on it. You can just go ahead and remove your marker and complete your half double crochet to the front of that stitch. Now once completed, chain 1, turn your work, and then we're going to repeat what we did in the last row. So in the first stitch, do a half double crochet, and then you can place a marker on that as well if this has been helpful for you. And continue doing half double crochets going across the row. So again, we'll be working to the front part of the stitch. So do that until you're at the end here. And then we're pretty much going to repeat this in each row going forward. So in every single row, we're going to do much of the same, where we do half double crochets to the front of the stitch. Now this is pretty much the length of the hat, and we're going to go ahead and do 43 rows in total of half double crochets. Now this is how it looks after completing 45 rows. And now I'm just going to go ahead and stitch the pieces together. Now I'm going to start by chaining one. And to join the pieces together, I'm going to go ahead and do slip stitches going across the row. So insert your hook through the middle of the first stitch here. And we're also going to insert our hook through the middle of the first stitch on this side as well, pulling through a loop and completing a slip stitch. And we're going to do a slip stitch in each of these stitches going across the row. So remember to insert your hook all the way through to the middle of each stitch, pull up a loop, and complete the slip stitch there. So continue doing that, going all the way down. Now once you've completed your slip stitches going all the way up, go ahead and make your loop larger, and then you can just go ahead and cut your yarn as well. Pulling it all the way through. If you have a crochet needle, go ahead and insert your yarn into the needle. And then we can just go ahead and weave the yarn through the stitches here. And once you're comfortable with that, you can just go ahead and cut the excess yarn. Now we're going to go ahead and do the top. Now we can start by taking our yarn and crochet needle. I'm going to insert it again. This time I'm going to tie it for some extra security. And at the top of our project, I'm just going to go ahead and weave the yarn in right to the top there. Then we're also going to weave it. So we did that from the outside going in. Now we're going to go from the inside coming out, right at the top. So you can find the stitches at the top here to do that. And we're going to do that motion. Outside going in, inside going out. outside going in, inside going out, and we're just going to do that going all the way around. This is where we would have started. I'm just going to pull it in. And once you've done that going all the way, then just pull on the yarn. You're going to see it tighten. And once you've pulled on the yarn, then we're just going to sew the ends here together. Now once finished, you can just go ahead, cut the excess yarn at the top, and then we're going to turn our work inside out. You can go ahead and fold the end here, and that's pretty much it, guys. Now this is the final look. If you found this tutorial helpful, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content like this. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!